The Taliban are capturing new territory and even more weapons every day right now. But caught in the middle is a helpless population.
How can you justify all this fighting when it's causing the deaths of thousands of ordinary Afghans, thousands of ordinary Muslims?
No, چې په جنگ کې خامخا وژل کیږي. خو جنگ دی. ځکه دا جانب هم وژل کیږي، هغه جانب هم وژل کیږي. نو موږ کوشش خو دا مخکې ما درته ویل چې موږ کوشش کوو چې خلکو ته ضرر ونه رسوو. نو بیا خو خامخا جنگ دی چې وژل کیږي، هغه به راضي پکښې.
You're the ones who started the fighting here though.
موږ جوړ نظام خو ما مخکې درته ویل چې افغانستان جوړ نظام و دوی رااله. او په افغانستان کې چې اسلامي نظام نه وي چې هر نظام یې موږ نه پرېږدو، موږ په خلاف مقاومت کوو.
Shortly after the interview ends, the sound of helicopters. The Taliban are still vulnerable to government air mystic poets Rumi. Now it's under Taliban control.
We came through here a little earlier this year. Back then it was still under government control. Now it's one of around 200 district centres taken by the Taliban.
The market is still busy. Women have apparently been allowed to come here without male companions if they need to. But elsewhere, Taliban commanders...
What happens if someone doesn't want to wear it?
The next day, a young woman was killed close by, allegedly for wearing immodest clothing. The Taliban denied involvement. They seem to want to play down their more hardline views internationally, but at times are in tune with some conservative Afghans. Many here praise improved security. Accompanied by Taliban fighters at all times, it's hard to know what residents really think. Having already captured many rural areas and some border crossings, the Taliban are now pushing in on Afghan cities. Half an hour's drive away in Mazar-e-Sharif, the government are still in control. There's a greater sense of personal freedom here that it's hard to imagine the Taliban accepting. Back in Balkh district, the insurgents are formalising their own rival government, taking over official buildings. Schools are open, though in other areas, girls are reportedly prevented from attending. Street cleaners and some bureaucrats still turn up for work. They're overseen by a Taliban mayor. He used to be in charge of ammunition supplies. Now it's tax.
So all the money you're collecting though, that's being used to fund the war, right?
At the local radio station, the Taliban have asserted their authority too, banning non-Islamic music being played in public.
I heard that members of the Taliban here caught one man listening to music, and to punish him, made him walk without any shoes on until he fainted.
Even if you didn't order that, that's what some members of the Taliban did to this man.
Many fear the Taliban want to resurrect their practice of brutal punishments. They insist they were not responsible for this flogging, supposedly filmed last year. But they did recently hang 2 child kidnappers in public. On the steps of the government's old courthouse in Balkh, the Taliban's legal system is in force.
For many, the Taliban's brutal form of justice is what scares them the most about the group. But for others, they at least offer a swifter resolution than the notoriously corrupt government courts.
بسیار رشوت دادیم رشوت دادیم که به حد اندازه به رشوت کار نمیکنن اینم امروز یک واسنا تا گرفت 3 روز دیگه موقعیت میده.
On an almost daily basis, they're still facing fierce resistance, but they vow to install what they term an Islamic government. If that doesn't come through the stalled peace process, they say, it will come through more violence.